Hi everybody, it's Jim Siegel for Space Insights, where we go beyond the headlines, beyond the press releases, to explain what's really going on, the context of what's going on in American space program. Today we'll be talking about the SpaceX launch of another 60, that's 60, Starlink satellites stacked compactly inside the fairing above a Falcon 9 rocket. The rocket just successfully launched just a short time ago, and I'll provide a little background and then we'll look at excerpts of the actual launch feed provided to the media. A fascinating look from aboard the rocket itself at the remarkable landing of the first stage on a drone ship a couple hundred miles off the coast of Florida. The launch was from Launch Pad 39A, first built in 1965, for the Apollo program to send astronauts to the moon, and now refurbished by SpaceX to launch Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavy rockets. The 60 satellites launched today will join 360 others already orbiting the Earth in what will be a constellation of several thousand satellites orbiting in a carefully assembled grouping. Constellation, about 400 to 500 miles above the Earth. These satellites will provide lower-cost broadband access to people around the world, especially to the roughly 50% of the Earth's population that currently lacks such access. Service to northern United States and to Canada is expected to begin later this year. Interestingly, SpaceX founder Elon Musk expects that the Starlink revenues will fund his planned colony on Mars, as well as a base on the moon. Wow! So let's go to the SpaceX launch feed that will include video from the rocket as it ascends into space and the remote landing of the first stage on the drone ship.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Liftoff.
Falcon 9 switching down range.
Stage 1 propulsion is nominal. MECO.
Stage separation confirmed.
Successful MECO. Successful stage step. And it appears we have reignited or ignited that second stage engine for SES-1. Now we're just a few seconds from fairing deploy. Again, this fairing has flown before on a previous mission. Grid fins are opening up.
Fairing separation confirmed.
And we have fairing separation. We have successfully reused this fairing. And now those halves are making their way back down to the sea where hopefully we can scoop them up. So on the left side of your screen you have stage 1, which is making its way down to the drone ship. And on the right, you have stage 2, that MVAC engine burning with 250,000 pounds of thrust. Now, as stage 1 is making its way down, again, there are no engines burning while it's doing this. It's basically coasting using the grid fins to steer, and you can see those white puffs occasionally. That's cold nitrogen gas that is being used for attitude control, part of our ACS system, or attitude control system. Okay, that entry burn should be coming up here in about 15 seconds. Meanwhile, stage 2 continues on as planned.
Stage 1 entry burn startup.
Stage 1 FTS is safe.
This burn goes for about 20 seconds. Four engines burning at once right
Stage
now.
2 continues to follow a nominal trajectory.
Stage 1, entry burn shutdown.
All right, successful shutdown of that entry burn. Meanwhile, stage 2 is looking great. All right, MVAC D is beginning to throttle down, getting ready for that second engine cutoff.
Stage 1, landing burn startup.
Entering terminal guidance.
All right, that landing burn has started. Let's see if we can see the plume in the view from the drone ship.
Stage 1, landing leg deploy.
Stage 2 FTS is safe.
There it is. Let's see. We have cheers. We have a rocket. Awesome. This is the fourth landing for this booster. And as you can hear, everybody here is super stoked to see it there. It's great. Gorgeous day. Gorgeous rocket. All right. And we have second engine cutoff on stage 2. And we are in a good orbit as well.
Nominal orbital insertion.
All right, so now stage 2 is going to coast in this orbit for a few minutes, and during this time, the stage will actually start to spin around its central axis, which gives the Starlink satellites the momentum that they need in order to space themselves out over time after they deploy.
For more details on this and other space missions, be sure to go to nasatech.net. That's NASATECH.net for unsurpassed coverage of American space missions. So for Space Insights, this is Jim Siegel signing off for now. So long.